Greg Reynolds with me today, CJ Rosenbaum. CJ, we've covered quite a few aspects of brand protection at the moment, but what happens when it's still not going so well, or for whatever reason you actually want to buy one of these competitor products, somebody's selling your product, to see actually what arrives?
Okay, so we call that a test buy, and the first step is making sure there's something with your product, takes it outside the first sale doctrine. The second step is sending a cease and desist communication, and through those two steps, brands will stop 60 to 80% of the unauthorized sellers. For the ones that remain, you have to do a test buy in order to make a legitimate complaint on Amazon. So the question is, who should do that? Well, I believe that we should do that because we can maintain a chain of custody and the records to show that the order was made, the order was fulfilled, the product was received, the product was analyzed, which legitimizes the complaint you're asserting on Amazon.
Right, because I know a lot of sellers want to do this themselves, buy the product, have it arrive, take photographs. Is that part of the process of what you would do?
We don't photograph the products. We maintain an inventory system.
Yeah.
And for the private label seller or the brands that are still doing a minimal amount of sales, I'm all in favor of them learning how to do this themselves, but you got to keep great records. As brands start to grow and as they start to flourish, the principals need to focus on their sourcing, on next year's products, on selling their goods, and I believe that we are just better set up in order to maintain this whole chain of custody issue to make sure that you can always justify the complaints that you're making on Amazon.
And so you've done the test buy, you've seen what the product is, so then how do you communicate that to Amazon?
There's a complaint system through Brand Registry where you can make complaints against all of the unauthorized sellers in one fell swoop. I think the latest count is up to 100 at a time. And in terms of the products, some products, even if they show up and they're genuine, if you've developed your warranty properly,
yes,
you can make that legitimate complaint as soon as you have the order number. Other products, if the warranty's not in place, then you really have to look at the product and identify, is it genuine versus counterfeit? Did the product arrive at all the same benefits that a consumer would receive if they purchased it from the brand or one of your authorized sellers? And that's really the next steps down the line.
Okay. And so what's the best way for people to reach out to you to get some help, some guidance in this?
The best way, I believe, is to get me on the telephone. So 212-256-1109 is the number to the firm. And whether you are a private label seller, a small brand, or an international brand, the first thing we're going to do is run your listings through our software, and we use a combination of software and people, identify your unauthorized sellers, and then develop a strategy to not just protect the brand, but also to protect your consumers.
Sure. Okay. Thank you, CJ.